All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakah Kodash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders, great millstone, who teach very well, where this truth from. And salutation out there to the hopeful elect who continue to push his word in our true faith and sincerity. And also shalom to the many children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Because it's going to only be a certain elect number that's going to hearken unto the doctrine, man. A select number of men, women, and children that will hearken unto the doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. But unto the rest of the people, the doctrine that's preached is going to be seen strange. That's why the scriptures say in the book of Isaiah, the 53rd chapter, who will believe the good report, man? Because the things that we're reporting for the lack of better words is unbelievable, man. And they have to take a spirit of faith to believe the things that we believe in, man. But guess what? If you don't have that faith, you're going to look at these things as strange, man. Let's go ahead and start off right here in the book of Hebrews. This is the book of Hebrews 4, jumping down to verse 2. It says, for unto us was the gospel preached as well as unto them. Yes, man. Because we heard the prophecies, but in some form, type of fashion, the 2/3 have heard the prophecies too, man. Whether it be in depth about you being an Israelite, or whether it be something simple as somebody saying that the Lord being a so-called black man. Everybody have heard of the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It's just up to you to hearken unto it. Read this again. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. So basically, 2/3 of our people, once they heard this word, they cast it behind them, man. They despise the ways unto salvation, because that's what the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua leads unto. It leads unto your salvation, man. You know, and to you, it might seem crazy, but unto us, it's our life. You know? Let's go ahead and get this real quick before I get this precept. 1 Timothy 4, jumping down to verse 16. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Yes, man. You have to examine yourself daily, whether you be in the faith, man. You know? Because all of a sudden, if you slipped up and you eat a pork chop sandwich and now you're going to Great New Baptist Church, then you're not in the faith anymore, man. Read this again. Take heed unto yourself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So you hearkening unto the doctrine and cleaving unto the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, guess what? It's going to lead unto your everlasting life, man. And again, a part of us coming unto life, we have to throw away certain things that represents death. One of those things is committing adultery. Another of those things is man falling into his lust. Another one of those things is basically departing from Esau's kingdom, man. You're not being the so-called good guy anymore, man. Because you being an American is a form of you being a good guy. You know, you clean shaven. Being in that yes sir master, no sir master spirit. Esau will love you, man. But guess what? Once you depart from that, you're severely hated, man. Let's go ahead and get that in the book of St. John 17 real quick. You know? Because if we was of the world will love his own. But we are not of the world. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua have chosen us out of this world, man. Out of this wicked kingdom, man. Let's go ahead and get this. Please bear marking. This is the book of St. John 15. Salah. This is the book of St. John 15. I'm going to jump down to verse, St. John 15. I'm going to start at verse 18. It says, if the world hate you, you know they hated me before it hated you. Yes, because the world hated Yahweh Shah, man. And that's why the world hate us, man. Because we come in the spirit of Yahweh Shah. What the scripture say? You read up, abide in me and I in you, man. So if the spirit of Yahweh Shah abide in you, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be hated, man. You know, that's why you go to certain restaurants or you do certain things. You go to the store, all of a sudden somebody have an attitude for no reason with you, man. You know, it get to a point you get used to it because you know it's not you, it's the spirit that dwells in you, man. It's the spirit that dwells in us why we're so hated amongst these Americans, man. Because the embodiment of our spirit is showing these Americans that the party is over, man. It says if the world hate you, you know they hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world will love its own. And right there, man, if we were simple Americans, you know, that yes, some master, no, some master spirit, then guess what? The world will love us, man. But like the scriptures say, love of the world is enmity with the Most High. It says, if you are of the world will love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Yes, the Lord have made us separate, man. Like the scriptures say, get up out of her and basically be ye separate, and I shall receive you, roughly paraphrasing, man. And that's the spirit that the Lord have did upon us now, man. Because now once you go around your family members or you go around your own acquaintances, you're the weird guy now, man. Why? And you're not the weird guy because, you know, you a scammer or you sell dope or you doing this to make a living. You're not the weird guy because of that. You're the weird guy because you believe upon the words of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. But guess what? In the Western sense, it's weird, but in the Eastern sense, it's all normal. Let's start off right here in the book of 1 Peter 4 and verse 14. If ye be reproached for the name of a Mashiach, happy are ye. Real quick, man. Let's just go into the word reproach, man. Reproach just a regular Google definition. The word reproach, it says address someone in such a way as to express disapproval or disappointment. Yes, because our people be disappointed once we don't go into Christmas or Thanksgiving celebrations no more, man. Our family be disappointed once we can't make it to certain birthday parties, man. And we can't make it to certain family reunions. Because why? We have a task to do, man. And the task that we owe to Yahweh Shai is bigger than the task that we owe to these simple mortals, man, or your family members, man. You know? Because we don't owe nobody anything, man. But you owe Yahweh Shai your life. So it says, if you be reproached, or people be disappointed at you because you serve Yahweh Shai, happy are ye. If you be reproached for the name of Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, happy are ye. For the spirit of glory and the Most High rather than you is in your spirit, man. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. Yes, man. Because they're like, yeah, your Scott Daddy is gonna save you. Yeah, you still don't eat pork, but you grew up on pork, man. You know, I remember you was 12 years old, man. You came on my house 12 o'clock in the morning. I made you a pork chop sandwich. What happened to that, man? What about that pork chop sandwich I made you in 2004? You tore that up, man. But now you don't know. You know how Jake and Simple Jake is. Jake getting there, I change your diaper spirit, man. Not knowing that we change for the better, man. You know, us removing ourselves from this world and, you know, changing our diet and changing our lifestyle, it was basically for the best, man. Because if we could have continued to live in that lifestyle, we would have still been in a dead state of mind, man. You know, but hearkening unto the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, it leads into improvement, man. You know? Let's go ahead and go right here to the book of Psalms 88. This is the book of Psalms 88. And I'm going to jump down to verse 6. It says, Thou hast laid me in the lowest pit and darkness in the depths. Yes, man, because we're here in America, man. The valley of the shadow of death, man. The land of gross darkness. You know? Because again, people are in darkness here. People still calling on names of Chesed Borgia. You know, some people still, even then, people still think they're woke, they're spiritual, woke TikTok, basically a low level of Wiccan and witchcraft that our people participate in. They think that's light, man. But that light is really darkness that our people are in, man. And we were in the midst of it, and we're the only ones that sin was really going on, man. Read this again. Thou hast laid me in the lowest pit, in darkness, in the depths. Thy wrath layeth hard upon me, and thou hast afflicted me with all thy waves a lot. And the Lord, he have afflicted us. Yeah, we're afflicted as a whole nation. But guess what? The nation of Israel, the elect, is afflicted the most, man. Because they're afflicted with no anesthesia, man. They know what's going on. They know what's going on. They know when what's going on. They in that when, what, when, where, and how spirit, man. They know how it's happening, man. You know? But through the spirit of power, how about Shema, this affliction is going down, for lack of better words. This affliction is running unto an end. Verse 8. Thou hast put away mine acquaintances far from me. Who's your acquaintances? Your family members, your friends, your cousins, your sisters, your mothers, your brothers, your baby mama, your sons, your daughters, man. It says, thou hast put away mine acquaintances far from me. Thou hast made me an abomination unto them. How the Lord has made us an abomination unto our people. This is the book of Isaiah 59, verse 15. Yeah, truth felleth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. So that's how we're an abomination unto our people. Because why? We came into the truth, man. We came into righteousness, man. So righteousness is foreign unto the wicked. That's why we're an abomination unto 2/3 of our people. That's why once you go around your auntie or your uncle or your niece or your brother, your sister, you're the weird guy now, man. Because why? You have cleaved unto the ways of Yahweh Shema Shah. It says, thou hast made me an abomination unto them. I am shut up and cannot come forth. Mine eye mourneth by the reason of affliction. Yeah, we're sighing and crying daily, man, to see the things that's going on in this place. I have called daily upon thee. We're calling for deliverance. I have stretched out my hands upon thee. Yes, we'll stretch out our hands towards Yahweh Shema Shah, man. That's who we look to for mercy, man. That's who we look to for hope and salvation, man. But guess what? In the eyes of these Americans, that's foreign. That's strange. That's why you doing it. Why you believing it? Why you don't go to church no more? But again, these are the steps that we need to make to enter into salvation. Again, hearken unto this doctrine and cleaving unto this doctrine, or walking. And that's an action, walking in action, man. You walking upon this path of life is going to lead into your everlasting life, man. So yeah, I can just a quick little video. I pray it was edifying. I want to say, call Allah Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakodash, Shalom, DTA, and the Baba.